How's it going, guys? My name is Billy Polson from DIAKADI Fitness Performance Life in San Francisco. We're doing a series of vlogs based on the most common errors we see people making in the gym when they're working out on their own. So I'm lucky to have Josh Moberg, one of our top fitness performance coaches today. Thanks, sir.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Josh, tell me about it. What do you think is the most common error that you see clients making on their own?
I often see clients not warming up.
Ah, okay, got it. What do you recommend? Because it's a confusing thing for folks. Like, some people say don't warm up, some people do. What do you recommend for your clients warm up wise?
I'd recommend my clients from the beginning to start with some type of light cardio, whether it's running, cycling, something really low energy, and just kind of getting the heart rate pumping and getting the blood circulating, muscles warming up, tendons, ligaments, whatnot.
Definitely. And how, like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
3 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, usually 5 to 10 minutes.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So then after that series of really getting things awake, do you recommend, what do you have to recommend after that?
I would then go to maybe some foam rolling.
Okay.
Or even kind of from that point moving into some isolated static stretching that's more specific on some areas in the body that might be causing them problems before they start their strenuous activity.
Cool. And you know what, you bring up a good point. A lot of folks, there are a lot of things going on in the industry. People saying you want to stretch before activity, you don't want to stretch before activity. For myself, I always recommend stretch-wise, stretch the areas or the muscles that are pulling you out of alignment or that are overactive in order to help find a balance or an alignment, correct alignment for your joints before you work out, right? Like for example, if you have really overactive quads, you want to stretch your quads before you go into heavy squats so that your glutes and your hamstrings will be allowed to do their work as well. Like, do you have any suggestions in terms of what stretches you recommend for your clients, or how do they know what to stretch?
Well, they should have already had like a proper assessment through their trainer or coach or whatnot that they're working with. So they should know that area that they should focus on before they actually go into their main activity. So they can kind of help keep that aligned and everything firing where, you know, when it should and whatnot.
Cool.
So,
that's great. So the idea is stretch what you need to stretch only, not just stretching everything randomly, and then using like dynamic or active movements to really just kind of wake stuff up.
yeah, after that, then kind of moving in dynamic stretching, something more sport specific or whatever environment they're about to participate in, something that's more sport specific or for that functional movement.
Perfect.
And kind of progressing from that warm up. So
for folks who don't know what a dynamic stretch would be, can you give, like, how would you explain that to them? What does it mean?
You would be working through your range of motion. So it's a continuous stretch. You're not holding it. It's not static, and you're kind of working through range of motion through what your body can handle.
Cool. And based on like the movement you're doing, like even like a leg swing or even like a squat.
Leg swing, knee tucks. Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
So
cool. All right, guys. So warming up the body first, right? Getting the blood flowing. Stretches wherever you need them. Foam rolling, self-myofascial release. And then third thing, dynamic movement, right? Just to try and, in general, get the body moving and flowing.
yeah, and lastly, from that phase, I would still say if you're about to do bench press or squats, kind of do something that's, I kind of call it the rehearsal phase, of you just kind of practicing that movement and maybe just doing body weight before you just stack on 200 pounds and just hit it from the beginning, kind of progressing from that point.
That's awesome, and slowly building up. In the
yeah, correct.
Cool. All right, guys. So, and as Josh said, if you guys have specific questions on what stretches you should be doing, how to assess your own body, contact Josh. His website info will be on this blog. Thanks a lot, Josh.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. If you guys have questions, let us know. Good luck.